whole project that you just drew up from PVC to cast iron?
Yeah, I'll show you how you do that. Just go right here to DWV material, click cast iron, and you're done.
That's it?
That's it. Right there. Right, now when I go to settings, fitting dimensions, these dimensions are for cast iron.
So the same would result if, say, when we start drawing up water lines, and say we go from PEX to copper, customer says, well, let's go with CPVC. Once the whole system's drawn up for potable drinking water, just a click of a button and we change the whole system over to something else.
That's correct. All your fittings will come up on the bill of materials consistent with this setting here. Let's do a, I'll give you an example. We'll change this to type L copper.
And let's say, show the guys how you would draw it, say if the water lines were coming overhead.
Okay. Well, typically we'll come into the building underground, and I'll just select the default of 42 inches.
Okay.
And we'll go to the front view, and we'll bring a pipe on up into the attic, and
you're still at floor level 0, correct?
Well, let's see. We may have to switch to a higher floor level once we get in the attic.
Okay. Okay.
Once we get in the attic, we'll jump up to floor level 1, and
I'm going to indicate to the class one thing he did, guys. If you notice over there at the left-hand side, he's got what is it for DWV? I can barely see it on mine. Let me look down over there. Let's see, mode. If you look up there, guys, it says mode for DWV and water. What he's clicked in for the mode is for water. And then he went up there to the right-hand side and he clicked for where it says water. He went ahead and, Mr. Poole, are you doing it in copper?
Right now I'm in copper, yes.
Okay, okay. So if you're doing
I can switch that even after my drawing's done. I can switch it between different piping materials.
Yes, sir. But just a click of a button, go ahead and draw it, and then if you want to go ahead and change it up, then you can just change it with that, with just that setting. That is keen.
And we can just continue to add and move in whatever direction we want to move from there, and put in our T's. When we get to the hot water heater, let's go to side view. We'll have to drop down to the level of the heater, and plan view. Now, once we get to the loop for the heater, we can switch to hot water.
Mr. Poole?
I'm just,
The dots, what do the dots indicate on your cold water line?
Dots on the cold water line.
I'm looking at the screen. Let me look at my computer screen.
Oh, well, we're looking at pipe numbers.
Those are pipe numbers?
Yes.
Okay.
And so let's see. With hot water checked over here on the far left, all the piping that I draw during that time would be red piping.
Yes, sir.
Designating hot water. Now, this is important regardless of what mode you're in, whether you're in DWV or water. There'll be times when you want to come off of a pipe, but let's say for whatever reason I wanted to bring in another lavatory and I wanted to connect it here. There'll be times when you're in the front or side view where you can't really see a particular pipe.
Yes.
In order to work with a single pipe at a time, you have to zoom in to it. For instance, if I want to just work with this stack here for the lavatory, if I zoom into it and draw a little square right over that lav, now when I go into side view, that is the only pipe that I'm going to see. All the other pipes are hidden.
Okay. You see, now last night this would have come in handy. I was doing some drawing and I had all my bathrooms set up and kitchen, and you're right, it was chaos. I couldn't see the pipes behind it.
Right, and that's always a problem if you can't go in and select a certain area to work with. The same holds true in the plan view. Let me open up a project that is already done for us. Let's see, multi-story. Okay. Here I've got a 3-story project, and let's say I wanted to add something to this level here. If I zoom into that level first in the front view, when I switch to plan view and I get up to that floor level, those will be the only pipes showing right here. And now I can make attachments to those pipes without the rest of it getting in the way.
Gotcha. And these blueprints that you have in here, sketches or drawings, these are demos that are on ours as well?
Yes. It's a multi-story and single-story examples that come with every installation of QuickPlumb. So let's go back to...
Now, one thing before we get ready to kind of conclude here, if say we get to the point where, I know it's auto venting as far as a feature, but say we want to go in there and add to our venting system, how would we go about doing that?
Okay, let's go back to the example we started with.
And once again, all ours are set right now currently at auto venting, correct?
Well, let's see. Oh, yeah, the lavatories will automatically provide you with a short vent.
Yes, sir.
All the above floor traps are going to give you a vent.
Okay.
And here it is. It's this line right here with the dashed line. And to extend that out, I'm just going to highlight it first. And it gives me a circle that I can drag around, and I can extend that up into the ceiling space or the attic. And then if I want to turn it horizontally, I just click near the end of it, draw a new pipe horizontally and out. Now let's say I've got another fixture that I want to vent. I'm gonna go ahead and attach this lavatory here with a 2-inch pipe. I have to turn vent off. Let's see, that might not work too good there. I better do it this way. Okay, it gave me a little warning that that fitting wasn't going to work.
So it tells if whether it be a 22.5, an 1/8 bend, a 1/4 bend, before you actually go out and do an install in the field, this software is designed to tell you if that fitting arrangement is going to work before you actually go order it.
That is correct. Okay, now inside view, I can see my vent that I've already extended through the roof, and here's another vent that I want to add to it. And I can attach it just by dragging it over to that other vent, and if I get it, release the mouse button, it'll throw the fittings in there for me, and I'll let's view fitting labels, and there are our fittings. You can see them